according to simulations run by Mercedes-AMG, the 2026 Formula One cars are not fast enough. According to Mercedes boss Toto Wolff, they are still, and I quote, much too slow, end quote. There's an article on the F1Chronicle.com if you guys want to check it out that goes into a lot of detail here, but I'll just get my glasses on and actually read it out for you, or at least the main bits of it anyway. So, Formula One risks becoming much too slow with the debut of the 2026 regulations as currently written, according to Toto Wolff. Many are tipping Mercedes to once again ace the forthcoming rule change like they did in 2014 and 2017 for that matter, but not 2022. It's not gone as well for them so far, although they are picking up things now, of course. But even boss Toto Wolff admits he is worried about the lap times currently emerging from the simulators. What we need are cars that are having as little drag as possible on the straights, but still have enough downforce to be fast in the corners. Indeed, so extreme is the electrical component of the hybrid engine power for 2026, because it's going to be a 50-50 power thing. So let's just say the internal combustion engine outputs 400, the electric side of it is going to aim to output 400 horsepower as well. Like right now it's about 200, I think, something like that for electrical power. It's about 80-20, something like that. Happy to be corrected on that, of course, though. Although power figures are something that, Formula One teams absolutely get under lock and key. They don't want to give that information out to the public because it gives it to competitors too. Wolff has warned, what we have now is much too slow. Sometimes we have lap times that are 10 seconds slower than today. That's a lot. So to put that in perspective, if that Formula One car, that 2026 Formula One car was trying to qualify for a Grand Prix now, it would not qualify because it wouldn't hit the 107% performance rule. 10 seconds a lap. Even around Spa, even if he's talking about Spa, the longest lap time in terms of distance and overall time on the calendar, that is still well over 7% of the lap. A lap around Spa is about 100 seconds, about 1 minute 40. So that's not good. In fact, that puts it into the territory as being about the same kind of pace as a Formula 2 car, depending on which track it is. Wolff went on to say, but Formula 1 has always been the cradle of innovation, and I am convinced that the cars will become fast again through what engineers come up with. And that's happened already. I mean, I remember 2014, the lap times were very slow there compared to what Formula 1 cars have been in the past. But eventually, they managed to get them super quick. And in fact, when they shifted regulations for 2017, they were some of the fastest cars ever at that point, albeit with a bit of technical help like that does help. But the Austrian thinks that even if lap times do take a hit in 2026, many spectators wouldn't mind or notice. He said, the cars are still much faster than anything else that exists. You would also have to realise there's little difference for a television viewer. And again, that's fair. I mean, seeing a Formula 1 car in the flesh, it shows how incredibly quick it is, and it's still way quicker than anything you'll experience in everyday life. And it's really hard. I mean, this is one of the things that surprised me the most about going to Formula 1 in person for the first time to watch it on TV for years. The sense of speed on TV, it's nothing like what you see in real life. With your own two eyes, it looks incredible. It looks so different. TV does not do it justice, trust me. He said as well, the Indy cars look fast too, but they're 20 seconds slower than Formula 1 cars, which is true. Although Indy cars do race around ovals, so they are actually quicker than F1 cars if you take it as an average speed depending on the track. But I assume that he's talking about actual circuits, and I'm just being pedantic as usual. And he's also said perhaps there could have been a little less battery and a little more combustion engine. After all, we'll be already running entirely on sustainable fuel. That fuel is 100% sustainable, so we could certainly have made some adjustments. But anyway, it's too late for that now. So Mr. Wolff sounds a little bitter there. I hope his team are doing well with these engine change regulations, but yeah, he doesn't sound too happy overall. But he also admits that for the fan, it doesn't really matter. As long as the product is a good and entertaining, we get good races, and nobody's like miles ahead of the rest of the pack, just like Mercedes were in 2014, I think people will be happy. But we'll see what happens, guys. What do you think about Wolff's comments? Are they fair or do they come across as bitter? Let us know in the comments below. And for much more Formula 1 content, keep it tuned right here to the F1Chronicle.com.